Hi, this is Kat, Director of Vietnam Animal Aid and Rescue, and we are in quite a crisis at the moment because we have had our bank account in the United States hacked. This happened on Cyber Monday, conveniently, so I guess it's Cyber Fraud Monday for me at this point. So that's the account that we use. It's a nonprofit checking account that we use for that sends all of our PayPal goes through, all of our GoFundMe accounts go through. So that's our funding. All of it goes through there. And from that account, I'm able to send money through PayPal to the shelter managers in Vietnam. I'm currently in Berlin. I'm looking for work right now so that I can completely take over the payments and take care of the animals myself, since the donations simply are they're not enough to take care of the animals at all at this point. So we really need your help. Currently, because of the person who hacked the account, they've been using something called what are they calling it? A converted check. Which for those of you who don't know or don't live in the United States, or frankly those who do live in the United States, you probably don't even know about it. I didn't, and I haven't lived there in I don't know, 12 years or something. So anyway, it somehow they're still able to spend money on our account, even though it's like really super negative. And as a result of that, everything that we have that's an automatic payment for things like stupid stuff, like not stupid, it's really important, like Google Cloud storage and things like that bounced. We have office space in Da Nang. That's an automatic payment. That bounced. So just a lot of really bad things are happening with that. The money that I tried to send to the shelter, I was trying to send $300 that came recently from GoFundMe. That also bounced, and as a result, PayPal is now negative. So that I can't move any money at all. Even if we have money, even if I have cash in my hand or if something comes to the account, I'm unable to send it. So the other option, people will say, what about wire transfers, international wire transfers? So as you may know, if you do international banking as much as I do, that's $45 per transaction. So we're literally, when I say we're living day to day, I'm saying that our bank account is usually under $100. And we have 27 animals there. And at this point, the organization is in debt nearly, what are we looking at? Nearly $5,000. Today, that's just today, that doesn't include December salaries, to our 3 staff there. Yeah. That keep the animals cared for, take care of the house, and do all of the business side of things, which is our Vietnamese accountant, Mai. So like we're just constantly in deep shit. And which comes to that saying, if you think you've hit rock bottom, keep digging. They're not kidding. Get out your shovel, because it actually goes so much deeper than rock bottom. It's funny. I don't know. I mean, like, what do I do? Laugh at it at this point? I don't even know. Like, cause I've kind of run out of tears to cry about how messed up this is. So anyway, yeah, we were down to start with, basically. We're living, the animals are in constant peril there. We don't have vets and things like that to help, and they need to get adopted, and they need to get out of that shelter in Hoi An so that we can completely close the shelter. But we've had rescues. We've been taking in rescues for 6 years. We had the only nonprofit veterinary clinic in the history of Vietnam. The only animal rights education program. True animal rights, not just puppies and kitties or just wildlife. And it's funny because, like, the moment we lost the vet clinic, it's like people just run, I mean, fundraising for shelters is based upon just constantly having gory pictures of really horrible things happening. And that gets you money for the moment. But people don't have a tendency to maintain that. That's unfortunately not the way that rescue works. Unfortunately, there's no rescue. There's no rescuing if you don't have a proper vet. Yeah. So It's pretty horrendous. Ask anybody that has worked with us in the veterinary industry and has experienced what it's like in Vietnam. So yeah, we're in a lot of shit, and we really need to get cash to the shelter in Hoi An. So there's a few ways that we can do this. Cash in a hand, hand it over to our shelter managers at the shelter in Hoi An. If you are in or near Hoi An, this is the best way to do it. Da Nang, obviously 30 kilometers away. It's a reasonable thing to try it that way. Then there is sending PayPal directly to our shelter managers at Ludwig's account, which is I will post. It's posted up on the site. It's Richter _ Carol KAROL at goto.pl. That's the PayPal. Ludwig also has a bank account in Poland. If you are in Poland or if you are near Poland, this will also get the money to them immediately to be able to be taken out in cash. I can help you with that information. The other way is to pay through our Vietnamese bank account in Vietnam, and that's the best way, really, except for cash. And I have that information, of course, posted on the Facebook posts and also Instagram. So that's easily accessible. But yeah, it's they're about to have the lights turned out. We can't pay the electricity bill, of course. So I still have not been able to get a job. I am applying all over Europe. I am currently living for free in a house in Berlin, taking care of our rescue squirrel, who is the first rescue for the organization 6 years ago. And she's here for medical treatment, which she is now actually getting. Unlike where we were in Vietnam, where she would have been dead already. So yeah, look, I'm doing my best, and there's not a lot else I can do. I don't own anything. I don't have a savings account. I don't even have health insurance. I've been working my ass off for 6 years for an organization for which I receive no personal benefits. So, and because I was willing to do that for the rest of my life if necessary, but I'm not going to do it without a vet. And, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Right? So, I am trying my hardest to contribute to the organization in every way I possibly can. But if you're somebody who's ever had to look for a job, after working in running their own nonprofit for the past 6 years, and previously I was doing my master's and I was working as a freelance writer and an English teacher. I've worked in an NGO in Kosovo. I don't have a lot of sitting in an office experience, and when you're trying to sell yourself in that capacity, because to me, I believe that's going to be the most likely way that I will get enough money to take care of the animals, then you'll see it's not immediate. Yeah, so I'm doing my best, and I know my best is absolute shit, because we've got no money, and 27 animals and 3 staff, that are not able to be paid for months. So obviously my best is complete fucking shit. So I'll lay that out there. So we really need your help right now. Our 27 rescued animals in Vietnam are not going to have anything to eat. So yeah. Meanwhile, if anybody tells me that, they already donate to Animals Asia or Soy Dog, I'm gonna scream. Yeah. So, we really need your help. So please check out our funding links and make sure that you get that money to us as quickly as possible so that the animals can be fed and our shelter managers can eat. Because I know what that's like to be there and not have anything to eat. I'm lucky because I bought potatoes yesterday for like €2, and I had 5 tonight. And that was really good. So I'm happy. I had 5 potatoes today. Yeah. Welcome to the rescue world. Yeah. Anyway, happy holidays. Have a good night. Thanks for everybody who continues to support us. It's not easy.